Welcome back, everybody. We're at the top of Texas Hill Country. I'm down here with Wild Bill and BLT. We're gonna go wild hog hunting. I wanna bring it from the field to the grinder to the griddle.
Let's give it a try.
I have a longtime subscriber named Bill. He's come to visit me on the griddle tour several times. He told me that he had another friend named Bill. Bill has a 600-acre ranch. It is so beautiful. It has streams, it has ponds, there are plateaus. So much fun to cruise around all of his acres in search of wild hogs. We hunt the wild hogs because they're invasive. You don't even need a license to hunt them. They destroy property, they destroy crops, and there are literally millions of wild hogs in the state of Texas. It's getting to be that hour. You can hear the night sounds coming out. Hopefully we can find some hogs. Whoa, you bud. Hey, my scorpion. The red one. Let me know when. Now, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, we did it. We were just talking about hypotheticals, and Bill was telling me, you know, how to hold the gun just in case they came in or whatever. And out of the blue, boy, they came running in full speed. I was able to get one, so there is one down. We'll see. 100% pure organic Texas pork. No nitrates, no steroids, baby. Ready for the grinder. I have half of the hog right here. We're gonna go into my buddy Bill's house, and I'm gonna debone it. Gonna pull the meat off the bone, and then we can get ready to grind it up into sausage later. So we're deboning, and the point of the game here, the name of the game is you want to pull off meat. Meat is the only thing that we want. We don't want bone. We don't want giant pieces of connective tissues. We want to end up with pure pieces of meat and a little bit of fat. We call this silver skin. It's basically a little connective tissue. So we'll try to basically pull that out, fillet that away from the meat so we can get down to the nitty gritty. You find that if you remove that, you take the time to get rid of that kind of stuff, you're gonna be left with a lean piece of meat that tastes delicious, organic pork. And just like that, we have a tub of ice cold, pure, wild, organic pork. It's off to the grinder, and then we can get the seasoning and make some sausage. We're probably looking at 15 to 20 pounds of sausage from this hog. About 8 pounds of ground wild pork here. Gonna do my own personal chorizo blend, spices that I like to use. We're gonna start with chili pepper, and then we're gonna go through a whole bunch of stuff. I kind of know what I want my chorizo to look like just by looking at it. So we'll look at it, and if I need to, I'll add a little more. Now that we've mixed our seasonings in there, I'm gonna put a finer grinder plate in the grinder, and we're gonna run it one last time, and it should come out looking exactly like sausage. Wild hog chorizo. Now this is lean. It's a lean pig. It was a young pig. Didn't have a ton of fat, but it's lean by hog standards. It's not lean by meat standards, so you can still make a patty. If you watch my videos on processing deer and elk and pronghorn, you always have to add pork to it because wild game out of the deer family isn't lean enough to make a patty. But you can see we still got plenty of patty there, and it's gonna be delicious sausage. Now if I was at home, I'd pull out my fancy sausage stuffer, but we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. It's gonna take a few minutes. We're just gonna use a spoon to fill my bag, and then we'll seal these up, and it's ready for the freezer. We've got a special recipe planned for this one. I want to do a California burrito with Texas wild hog sausage. The rest of these are going into the freezer. Today we're getting hammered with rain. It's raining like crazy. So we've had to take a few breaks back and forth. We're kind of shuttered up here under the porch. Bit of cooking oil down on my camp griddle. Gonna drop down a handful of frozen French fries. Hit them up with a little more oil. We're not deep fat frying today. We're cooking on the griddle top, but I want the edges to be crispy, so a little bit of oil should do the trick. Starting to cook, we're gonna move them to the side, and we're gonna grab my newly acquired Texas Wild Hog Chorizo. Down with the chorizo. So for me, this is what it's all about. Lifelong meat hunter, and I love cooking wild game. I love cooking wild game on the Blackstone Griddle. If you look at this meat closely, you'll see there's very little fat. It is very lean. This hog weighed about 80 pounds, so I'm having to add a little bit of extra oil. Things I really love about the camp griddles is they burn really hot. I can get this well over 500 degrees, almost to 600 degrees in 5 minutes flat. Fries look incredible, golden brown. Gonna go in with a little bit of garlic paste. Love that fresh garlic flavor. A little bit of cooking oil. Down with the onions and jalapeños. Chorizo is heavily seasoned. We have all sorts of flavor, all sorts of spice in our sausage. We just got a whiff of the chorizo. You can smell the chili, the cumin, the Mexican oregano. All the smells are just blowing through here with this storm, and I picked up on it. Let's make a cilantro lime crema. So some Mexican sour cream, crema, chopped cilantro, and a little seasoning that I picked up at the neighborhood market. I'm gonna give it a mix. A mixture of queso quesadilla and sharp cheddar cheese. You can use any kind of cheese. The chorizo, onion, jalapeno. French fries, just like with a California burrito. Fresh avocado. Our cilantro lime crema. Let's give it a fold. Let's toast the burritos up, get them golden brown, low and slow. We're gonna give these a flip after 2 minutes. Oh my goodness, that's exactly what we want. The burritos are already sticking together, courtesy of the cheese. You can't see what's going on off camera, but I'm pretty much licking my chops. I can't wait, so we need to get in there. Time to cut into that burrito. This is the moment that we've been waiting for. Look at that. You can see those layers, the French fries. I can see the avocado, the chorizo, and the cheese. Oh my goodness. And you know me, I have to sauce mine up. That Cholula chili garlic. Put it on everything. Let's give it a try. Avocado. My first thing I'm gonna say is avocado. I think that makes it. The chorizo, really, really good crunch with the tortilla, the cheese, and the flavors. There's so many flavors are going on in here. Flying down here to Texas, top of the Texas hill country. We're near Hico, Colorado. If you've ever been there, it's a gorgeous area. Mesquite trees. There's some rolling hills, huge fields, but going after wild hog and finally being able to get one, to take the time to harvest it, to take care of the meat, to get it chilled, to grind it up, to get it through the grinder, to get it mixed up with all the seasonings. This is what it's all about for me. So thanks for watching. Please let me know in the comments down below what kind of hunting, what kind of fishing, what kind of outdoor adventures you like to do. Maybe you like to fry catfish, or maybe you like to hunt wild hogs, but let me know, and let me know what you like to make on your Blackstone Griddle. I'm gonna put this recipe up at blackstoneproducts.com so you can check it out there. And make sure you're watching all my friends on the Blackstone Network. We have all kinds of shows. But until next time, this is Todd from here in Texas, baby. Praise the Lord and pass the Texas Wild Hog Chorizo California-Style Burrito.